One of the greatest players of all time, Lionel Messi, has agreed to move to MLS and David Beckham's franchise into Miami. He turned down a lucrative offer from Saudi Arabia, and Messi decided a return to Barcelona wasn't possible. Our next guest has followed Messi's career closely, and his commentary of the winning goal in the World Cup final has been seen more than 25 million times.
Messi es campeón del mundo. No podía ser de otra manera sino sin sufrir. Argentina, la selección argentina de Lionel Scaloni es campeón del mundo. Argentina, campeón del mundo.
That is the legendary commentator for Telemundo, Andres Cantor, who joins us live from Miami. Good morning, as it is to you in Florida. How long did it take you to calm down after the World Cup final?
I'm still on a high, to be honest. Thank you for reliving that magical moment for all Argentinians. And today is a very happy day here in Miami for all football fans, or soccer fans, as we call it here.
So can we expect more commentary like that when Messi scores his first goal for Inter Miami?
Well, hopefully. Obviously, he will turn this league around. I have no question. There will be a before and after Messi in MLS. He will sell out all the stadiums wherever he goes to play. This is a major coup for Major League Soccer. Having a World Cup winner, I wouldn't say in his prime, but he's not still retired, and only 6 months after winning the World Cup. This is big news, and I think it's going to change this league for the good.
How would you rate this as a moment of significance in US soccer history? I've heard people suggest it's the biggest single signing since Pele all those years ago.
I believe it is because of timing, essentially. Not even 6 months ago, he lifted the World Cup trophy. Everyone knows who Messi is around the world. Everyone watches him play. I am pretty sure that there are a lot of people in England that didn't watch many PSG games, and yet when he was on the pitch, they enjoy the game. And now Major League Soccer is going to have an international boost by people who are going to be wanting to watch him more than Inter Miami, I guess. But it's all comes together. So we will see how the league benefits. But there's something that we live by these days, which is social media. The Inter Miami Instagram account grew by about 3 million followers within the last 24 hours. If that is any reflection of the interest that he will spike by being here, there it is.
And he's coming into a city that is full of Latin American influence. Just talk to me about how he's going to fit in there.
He's going to fit perfectly. He loves Miami. I believe he owns property here. He has been here many times. He has spent a couple of weeks on vacation here with his family. And he said it best. He chose Miami and the US because of quality of life. He wants to have, the best time with his kids right now. And he prioritized that over, the pressure. First and foremost, he explained very clearly that he did not want to get caught in Barcelona's misgivings and wait for them to see if they could clear the budget cap to sign him, and turn down the millions that Saudi Arabia was offering. So he's going to come to a place where Spanish is spoken more than English, believe it or not. Whoever has been to Miami knows that. And he's going to fit right in with the Latin American community that is, what makes this city what it is.
Can I assume that if the financial situation had been different, he would have gone to Barcelona?
I believe that if he didn't have to wait for them to clear the salary mass that they have to clear. They have to get rid of 200+ million euros for him to be signed, and he didn't want to wait until the last minute and then relive what happened when they couldn't afford him and let him go to PSG at the last minute. So, he just wanted to make a decision before this FIFA fixture. Now he's off to China, I believe, with the Argentinian national team, then probably off to vacation, knowing where he's going to play next. He didn't want to, go through what happened 2 years ago.
He's joining a team who are bottom of the conference, but because of the way the system works there, the playoffs are not out of the question. Can he turn their season round?
I have no doubt he will. He cannot do it alone. They're saying that they're bringing more players, perhaps Luis Suarez, to the team, and maybe Angel Di Maria on a free transfer. We will see. The system is very generous. Even though they're in last place, they are 6 points behind the last team that qualifies to the playoffs. Yesterday, Inter Miami made it to the semifinal of the U.S. Open Cup, which is our equivalent to the FA Cup, if you will, which qualifies the team also to next year's CONCACAF Regional Champions League. So they're 2 games away from winning that title. August 26th is that semifinal. The home or away position will be drawn this afternoon. So that will be suddenly a huge game of a competition that really we all pay attention to, but it's not as big as any other domestic league cups. So I have no doubt that he will make this team better, and he will qualify for the playoff. If it will be enough for Inter Miami to have him and go for the title, we shall see. When he arrives, because there's no certainty yet when he will make his debut, when he will play, etc. So let's give it time, and then I'll answer that question again when he's here.
There's talk that Messi's getting a slice of revenue from Apple, who show the games over there, and a sportswear sponsors pledged some of its profits to Messi. Is this the future of big money moves, do you think?
Well, here in the U.S., as much as we have the calendar like we have it and the structure of the tournament, also there are restrictions, there are salary caps. All teams have 3 designated players that they can pay whatever they want. Obviously, Messi is probably the best paid athlete around the world, and I am hearing the same thing. I think they're going to clarify whenever he signs the contract the details. But yes, Apple TV, who this week also announced that they are doing a docu-series with him and his family of what happened in Qatar. As a matter of fact, I taped an interview for them, a lengthy one, yesterday. They're going to benefit worldwide because they have the worldwide rights for the next 10 years of MLS. So anyone that wants to watch Messi from now on will have to subscribe to Apple TV. And apparently, from what I'm hearing, he's going to have a profit-sharing type of deal of any new subscribers that come in as soon as he starts playing.
Quick word before we go about the Women's World Cup. You're going to be the lead commentator at that for Telemundo next month. When you do your goal in the final, who's going to be winning the trophy?
I think England, even though you had many injuries in the last couple of months, obviously is a heavy favorite, and hopefully it will be the dream final. England against the US, going for the three-peat, and we will get us excited for the FIFA Women's World Cup final as we did for Argentina on December 18th. It will be a thrill to be on site in New Zealand and Australia doing commentary for Telemundo and Peacock here in the US.
We'll take that. Andres, thank you. Have a good summer. Thanks very much.
Thank you.